Welcome to Reiki Banashi, a podcast where we talk about Reiki in a simple and approachable way. My name is Inina, and I am a practitioner and teacher of traditional Japanese Reiki. And through this space, I share thoughts and reflections with you, and together we'll explore this fascinating topic that is so close to my heart. So make yourself comfortable and let's get started. Konnichiwa, hello everyone, and welcome to this first episode of Reiki Banashi. Today I'd like to talk to you a bit about Reiki. You know, since it's such a big part of my life, I often assume that everyone already knows what it is. But actually I realize that some people might not be familiar with this practice yet. So what is Reiki? This is going to be our first topic. That's a very good question. What is Reiki? First of all, the word Reiki comes from Japanese, and to really understand what it is, we can break it down into two aspects. There is Reiki as a type of energy, and then there is Reiki as a healing method. So Reiki as a type of energy is a universal, cosmic, vital energy. And it's a natural energy that already exists and is accessible to all living beings, like animals, even trees, us humans as well, of course. And it's the energy, of the soul, a life force that flows through all of us. So that's the first aspect when somebody asks me, what is Reiki? And then there is Reiki, the healing method. Reiki is also a Japanese healing method or technique, art of healing. And originally this method had a much longer name. The name was Shin Kaizen Usui Reiki Ryoho. I know it's very long. I'll write it in the episode notes so you can read it later. And this beautiful method was founded in the 1920s by Mikao Usui sensei. So he discovered this wonderful energy during a moment of enlightenment and started using it to heal himself and others around him. But here's the thing. Mikao Usui sensei didn't create this energy, of course. He himself said it's a universal energy that has always existed. What he did was to develop his wonderful method called Shin Kaizen Usui Reiki Ryoho. And over time, as it's very long, the name was shortened to Usui Reiki Ryoho or eventually just Reiki. And if we translate the original Japanese name, it means Usui, so he used his name, method using Reiki, so Usui Reiki method, for improving the body and mind. That's wonderful, and that's what it does. So that's why it's important to consider these two aspects when we talk about Reiki. One, Reiki as a universal energy, and two, Reiki as a healing method. And so, how does it work? How does Reiki work? So, a practitioner puts their hands on or above the person who receives the treatment, so or on the body or above the body, and this gesture allows them to transfer or channel the Reiki energy, and this will help improving the receiver's physical, mental, and emotional state. So what's interesting and important to understand here is that the practitioner doesn't use their own energy. They're simply a channel. Okay, so Reiki energy does all the work. If I do a treatment, I'm not using my own energy. It's Reiki that does all the work. That's why it's essential to leave ego out of the practice. And it's not us doing the work. It's energy itself. So that's not an energy exchange. It's not that I'm giving the energy to the person or I'm absorbing negative things from the person or a negative energy from the person and spit it out in some ways. No, it's simply a transfer of energy. So what does it mean? It means that if I'm giving a treatment, for example, Reiki first flows through me, through my hands, and then to the person receiving the treatment. Or if I'm treating myself, I use my own hands to receive Reiki energy. And this answers also a question that I hear a lot. Can I absorb negative stuff, negative energy, if I am receiving a treatment from somebody or if I'm giving a treatment to somebody? And the answer is absolutely not, because Reiki energy flows in only one direction. It flows through us and then to the person that is receiving the treatment. But we don't absorb anything. We don't transfer anything negative. Reiki energy is pure and it simply helps the person heal. Of course, this applies to people who actually practice Reiki properly. So I really encourage you to do your research and make sure you're well informed when you're choosing your practitioner or teacher, for example. But we'll definitely talk about that in another episode, because that's a whole other topic. And so how can Reiki help us? What are the benefits of Reiki? Well, we can say that Reiki works on multiple levels: physical, mental, emotional, and also spiritual. So on a physical level, Reiki can really help to ease pain, whether it's chronic or temporary, by improving the flow of energy in the body. And it supports the body's natural healing abilities, for example, boosting the immune system. And it also helps reduce tension and fatigue, helping you regain more energy and vitality, restore a bit your energies, recharge. And of course, it helps improve your sleep, because Reiki sessions bring deep relaxation that calms both your body and your mind. Next, on a mental and emotional level, the benefits are just amazing. Reiki helps to reduce stress and anxiety. It brings you a sense of calm and inner peace. And this I can tell you from my proper experience, my personal experience. It really, really helped me find peace inside of me and reduce anxiety. It helps also restore mental clarity. So if you feel more grounded and clear-headed, whenever we feel a bit foggy and a bit confused in our head, Reiki really helps with that. And it helps also release emotional blockage, especially if you're carrying trauma, difficult memories, or limiting beliefs. Reiki can help you with that. So that's really amazing. And then finally, on a spiritual level, Reiki allows you to rebalance energy in the body, creating a smoother connection between the physical, mental, and spiritual self. So it really helps you reconnect with yourself and create a space of self-awareness, and also somehow helps you reconnect with your intuition if you're not used to listen to it. Okay, and as I just used the word spiritual, that brings me to the next question that I often receive. Is Reiki a religion? So The answer is no. Reiki is absolutely not a religion. It's kind of like yoga, even if it's completely different, but in the approach, it's not a belief system, but more a way of life with a spiritual dimension. So, above all, Reiki is a method of energy healing that helps to harmonize the body, mind, and emotions. And Reiki doesn't require any specific beliefs. It's open to everyone, whether you follow a religion or not. And it's really a universal and secular practice, accessible to anyone. And that brings me to the next question. Can anyone learn Reiki? Or do we need to have some experience with meditation before that? Or do we need some kind of self-awareness? The answer is it's open to everyone. So yes, absolutely anyone can learn Reiki. You don't need to be aware of meditation or any practice before. It's really open to anyone. It's a simple, accessible, and easy to learn method. And that's what I love about Reiki. There's no special knowledge required, and it's a simple but yet incredibly powerful practice. And that's why I love it so much. And there we go. Our first episode is coming to an end. I've shared with you what Reiki is. I hope it resonates with you. I could talk about it for hours and days, but just for today, kyo dake wa, I wanted to give you a quick summary, especially for those who might not know this wonderful practice yet. Thank you so much for listening. It's such a joy to share these moments with you. If you'd like to keep exploring these topics with me, you can find me on Instagram or on my website. And if you want to dive deeper or learn more, all the links are in the show notes. Your support and your time mean so much to me. I'll see you very soon for another episode, and in the meantime, take care. ありがとうございました。